Hello and welcome to the first video from my travel series, and today I am going to take you to Tawang. Now, before you start packing your bags, there are a few things that you must know before you start for Tawang. I made this trip a few months back in the months of summer, and from my experience, I am telling you that you should take your winter clothes in the summers as well. Now, there are a few things that you must know before you enter Arunachal Pradesh, and I am going to tell you the 3 things that you should do before you make this trip. You must get your inner line permit before you enter into any district of Arunachal Pradesh. You can get your ILPs from the link below. To reach Tawang, you will have to take 2 stops. First, wherever you are in the country, reach Guwahati. From Guwahati, you have to go to Tezpur, which is a 4 to 5 hours of journey. Make sure that you reach Tezpur before sunset because you will have to take an early morning Tata Sumo next day to go to Tawang. If you are visiting Tawang, you must go to the Bumla Pass because this is the point where the battle between India and China happened in the year 1962. To reach the Bumla Pass, you must have a Bumla permit. And to get this permit, you have to submit some of your documents to the DC office. You must submit your national photo ID proof and your inner line permit. Make sure that you do this activity on a weekday because on the weekends, usually the DC offices are closed. Now let's go and see the places I visited and how I explored the beautiful city, Tawang. Right now I am standing in front of the biggest statue of Lord Buddha in Tawang, and this statue is visible from almost all the places in Tawang, and you can see the scenic background, all the mountains covered with snow. It also has a temple, so let's go inside and see what we can see inside the temple. This is the back side of the statue of Lord Buddha, and you must be wondering, you must have seen all these things in a lot of videos and a lot of Tibetan and Buddhist places. These are actually called Than, and they are a token of peace, and you will be finding this all over the town of Tawang. And we also have something written over them that's in the language of Boti that I certainly do not know, but I hope that it's kind of a prayer. Right now I am standing at the War Memorial in Tawang, and this memorial is a tribute to around 2,500 soldiers who lost their lives during the War of 1962. Now let's go inside and see what we can capture. Behind me you can see all the name of the soldiers who gave their life in the war of 1962 between India and China, and all the name of all the soldiers has been listed down from this wall to that wall. Right now I'm standing at the Tawang Monastery, which is the second largest monastery in whole of Asia. This monastery was founded in the year 1680, and that is more than 300 years old. This building was renovated in the year 1997. And this building here is a remain from the year of 1680, and it looks so beautiful. The artwork was so detailed. I wish I could go back in time and visit this for real. Like I told you, this is the second biggest monastery in Asia, and there are around 600 monks living in these houses. And this road that I'm walking on now, it surrounds the monastery and is about 500 meters, that is half kilometers long. And it is very tiring. Now I am standing in front of the Manjushri Vidyapith. This is an orphanage with children over 300, and it is run by Padma Shri Mr. Lama sir. Now let's go inside and let's see what Lama sir has to say about this orphanage.
Myself, I am Lama Thupten Phuntsuk, and this is my birthplace where I born here, but my education I have done from South India, Mysore. I did my Buddhist philosophy and Tibetan language in PhD. Then I purchased this piece of land from the community, and then whatever I have savings, I have given that to purchase of this land. And at that time, when I started 1998, at that time we have 17 kids. And then at that time we don't have road exists here, and no electricity, and no water connectivity, and everything, we have to have, nothing is there. So I have to go to get the water from the stream, and then night time we go jungles and collect the firewood, and then we have fire, and then we go early in the bed because no light. But now we have light connectivity is there, and water connection is there, and then so many stuffs. I have to pay them. Everyone I have to pay them. I think it's very important, to run this institution very smoothly, and then the function, So we need fun. We are like living like big family members here. All the kids, and then the senior kids looks after the younger ones, and we are teaching them how to be kind person, how to be good-hearted person, how to live with the happily, you can give to others. As a country or whole world need today a kind person, a kind-hearted person, and and all we can live in better life in this beautiful world. So this is what we do here.
Now I have come to the birthplace of 6th Dalai Lama Sangyang Gyotso, who was born here in the city of Tawang. And it is believed that when he was leaving for Tibet from Tawang, he just broke his walking stick into 3 parts and he planted it here, and he said that when all the 3 trees will become of the same size, he'll come back to India. And in the year 1959, astonishingly, one of the trees broke down due to a severe storm and wind. And in the same year, he visited to his birthplace, Tawang. Unfortunately, this place is locked today, so we won't be able to go inside. We'll try to come back here tomorrow. A very good morning. Today the morning is very foggy, there is no sun at all. And now I am going towards the Bumla Pass, that is on the border of India and China. And with me is Brave. So Brave is saying hi. I'm sure he is very brave, but his name is Brave. So we'll see you on the other side. So right now I am at the Bumla Pass, and this is the point where the Battle of Bumla happened in 1962 between India and China. This point is at a height of 15,200 feet, and the current temperature is -2 degrees and it's still dipping. Yesterday it was recorded -13 degrees, so I don't know how low it can get. I am at the border of India and China. So this part of this gate is India, and on that side is China. We are not allowed to go that side, and they never come to this side of the border. So we are coming back from the Bumla Pass after all the inspiring stories that our Indian Army does there, and it was very fascinating. And now Brave here is driving me through a very heavy snowfall. And this is the place where I am staying. It is called the Bliss Homestay, and it's a huge room with bed. I have a sofa. Every day I get the warm water. Brave has given me his guitar to play, and I have this TV. I have been watching a lot of TV from past 2 days. And this is the amazing room heater. It operates with LPG, and it keeps me warm during the night since it's very cold here. And this door here, it takes me to my balcony. The balcony has an amazing view to the mountains. Today it's pretty cloudy,